Set in a rural African village, the story revolves around Kelechi, a young man born into a family of warriors. His village, Ogecha, is renowned for its fierce defense against invaders. However, Kelechi's path is different. He is drawn to music and worship, finding peace in songs and prayer rather than in weapons and battle. But when a threat looms over Ogecha, the line between faith and logic is tested in ways that no one in the village could have foreseen. Kelechi comes from a long line of celebrated warriors. His father, Ogecha, was known for leading the village in victorious battles. His mother, Ebele, raised Kelechi to honor their traditions. The entire village expects Kelechi to follow in his father's footsteps, training to become a warrior. However, Kelechi is different. Instead of wielding a spear, he is often found sitting by the river, singing soft, haunting melodies to the wind. His voice, though captivating, is a source of disappointment to his father. Warriors do not sing, Kelechi. Warriors fight, Ogecha would often tell him. The village mocks Kelechi's gentle spirit, calling him weak and useless. But there's one person who believes in him, his childhood friend, Amara. Amara, a firm believer in faith, sees beyond Kelechi's physicality, telling him, "Your gift is special, Kelechi. You just have to trust that it has a purpose." One day, a traveler arrives in Ogecha with terrifying news. The neighboring village, Ogecha, led by a ruthless warlord named Dike, has begun conquering villages one by one. Ogecha is next. Fear ripples through the village, and the elders call for a meeting to prepare for war. Ogecha, still a strong warrior despite his age, leads the charge to gather weapons and train young men, including Kelechi. But Kelechi feels a deep unease, sensing something strange in his heart. One night, as he prays by the river, he hears a whisper on the wind, "Do not fight. Trust me." The whisper is faint, but Kelechi knows it is not his imagination. He rushes to tell the elders what he heard. "We cannot win this battle with weapons. God has spoken. We must trust him," Kelechi pleads. But the elders laugh. Ogecha is furious, shouting, "God helps those who fight, not those who see. You bring shame to our name." Kelechi, now isolated, turns to Amara for support. "The village will not believe me, but I know what I heard." Amara, faithful and calm, tells him, "If God has spoken to you, then you must trust him, even if no one else does." Days later, Ogecha's army is seen approaching. Dike's soldiers, armed with spears, shields, and horses, march toward Ogecha with frightening force. The warriors of Ogecha prepare for a brutal fight, sharpening their weapons and building defenses. But the whisper in Kelechi's heart grows louder. "Do not fight. Sing." In a bold move of faith, Kelechi goes to the village square on the morning of the battle. He stands alone in the center, clutching his small drum and harp. His heart races, but the whisper gives him courage. He begins to sing, soft at first then louder. The villagers look on, confused and angry. "What are you doing? This is no time for songs." They shout. Ogecha watches his son with shame in his eyes. "You are no son of mine," he mutters, turning away to join the warriors. Kelechi, hot but determined, continues to sing, believing that the God who whispered to him will not abandon him now. As the army of Ogecha draws closer, Kelechi's song fills the air. The melody is unlike anything the villagers have ever heard, haunting, beautiful, and powerful. Some of the villagers, including Amara, begin to join him, their voices rising in faith. Soon, a small choir forms in the middle of the village, singing as if they've already won the battle. The warriors of Ogecha, still unsure, stand at the ready, while Ogecha's army charges forward. Then, something extraordinary happens. A powerful wind suddenly sweeps through the valley, twisting and turning like a whirlwind. The horses of Ogecha's army become frantic, throwing their riders off. The soldiers, confused and terrified, struggle to stay on their feet as the wind grows stronger. Dust clouds swell, obscuring their vision. The army of Ogecha is thrown into complete disarray. Dike, their warlord, shouts commands, but his voice is drowned by the wind and the sound of the villagers' sob, which only grows louder. The soldiers, overcome by fear and confusion, retreat, abandoning their attack. The warriors of Ogecha stand frozen, their weapons unused. They watch in disbelief as their enemies flee without a single blow being struck. Kelechi, tears streaming down his face, continues to sing, his heart full of gratitude. When the dust settles, Ogecha is left standing, untouched. The villagers, stunned by what they've witnessed, gather around Kelechi. Even Obasi, who once called his son weak, falls to his knees in front of him. "Forgive me, my son," he says, his voice trembling. "I did not see the strength in your faith." Kelechi, now the hero of Ogecha, lifts his father up, saying, "It was not my strength, father. It was God's." The village celebrates the miraculous victory, realizing that sometimes faith can accomplish what no weapon or strategy can. Amara smiles at Kelechi, knowing that the purpose she had seen in him was finally revealed. Kelechi by the river, once again singing softly to the wind, but this time, the entire village stands behind him, their faith renewed and their hearts filled with hope. For more inspirational stories, kindly subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to hit the like button and give a comment. Thank you for watching.